Alright, let's give Friday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Showtime. It's white to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, queen's pretty close to the king right now. I think this threatens checkmate and the queen. So that feels interesting at the very least. Right, because if I'm setting up a battery and also threatening the queen can move and protect checkmate, but... Oh, this check is a little annoying too, actually. That actually might be very annoying. Alright, well if I sack the queen, I can get my king to the back rank. Or I can get my rook to the back rank. So queen sack, king has to take that, rook check, king only has one move, it's here. Then I have this. Almost does. Oh, is it just queen sack and then this? That just wins the queen. Or it just wins a rook. So I trade queens and win a rook. There's a discover attack there. I might be losing my knight. Oh, and this is protected. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good. How do I get my rook involved? It feels like it has to be involved somehow. So this threatens mate as well. I feel like the rook probably takes that. And then I have this check. Oh, that might work, actually. Okay, if I take the knight and the rook takes, the rook doesn't have to take. There's probably other ways to do this. But if the rook takes, and I have check, king is forced here, check. Ah, the queen can take. I was thinking if the bishop took, then I could just move my queen to here, because now my knight's out of the way. Doesn't seem forcing enough, though. Kind of feel like this one's starting with a queen sacrifice, just to draw the king out into the open. I don't know. If I take the rook, king here, rook here, it's just not enough. Like the king having this square is just not working there. So here... Oh yeah, no, I just do this first. That's just definitely what the puzzle is. Okay, queen sacrifice, king here, check with the bishop. It doesn't matter where the king goes. If the pawn blocks, I just take it, but eventually my rook is sneaking to the back rank. All right, so I had the right idea, wrong order a second ago. So take the rook, the king has to take. My knight is doing a pretty good job of blocking the back rank. I just need my bishop to hop in here and take away this square, and the king's trapped on the back rank. I can do that with check, so I take... check with the bishop, and I take away this square, which I was just talking about. Knight has all these. You can block with the pawn. Maybe that happens in the puzzle, but I just take the pawn. And then now the king is trapped on the back rank by my bishop and my knight, so my rook sliding to the back rank delivers a checkmate dude. And that's the Puzz. Let's run that back quick. Sweet. So it took me a little while on this one. There's kind of a lot of cool looking options, I thought. There's a lot of tactical things happening with discovered attacks with the knight and the rook and different things. So I was looking at a bunch of stuff, and then I finally decided that I probably needed to sacrifice my queen to expose the king. Nothing else was all that forcing, and my only checks are really with the queen right now. So if I sacrifice my queen, this looked cool. I noticed that I could just take this knight on the back rank and give a check, but the king's escaping to here. So then I thought about, how can I take away that square? And the way that I can take away that square after the king moves here is to give my bishop to here. And then I'm taking away this square and checking the king. The pawn can push, but it's not protected by anything. That happens in the puzzle. I just take this. But now my bishop and my knight have formed this like wall, and the king can't get past it. So now I can just take this, and this is checkmate. That's the Puzz, baby. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.